Hold on to the edge of your seats as this kick-ass crossover continues. So just refresh my memory here. What exactly is the bad guy's plan in this movie?
Oh, they kidnapped the commanding officer of the disappearing yacht, Commodore Schmitlab, who is also the inventor of the dehydration procedure that turns people into dust. And with this new power at their disposal, they will take over the world.
But they're not keeping Schmitlab in a cell.
No, they're keeping him in a room, making him think that he is still in command of his ship. What's wrong with that?
That's from Tintin. That's what the drug smugglers did to take over Captain Haddock's ship. They locked him in a room and made him believe that he was still in command.
So what? It's just a coincidence.
They're not even doing it right. Every time they have to send someone in to talk to him or serve him his tea, they send in the Joker. How could you not recognize the Joker?
Maybe the Joker looks like somebody that he knows.
Oh, come on. That's almost as stupid as hosting and producing your own show, and all of your co-stars are just you in stupid costumes.
Who would be stupid enough to do that? Hey kid, you done in here? 10 more minutes.
Catch you later, alligator. So Batman and Robin investigate the bell buoy that contained the projector that created the hologram of the yacht, only to find out that it's actually a deadly trap.
The fiends! They've converted this buoy into a gigantic magnet! Fire one! Fire one! Torpedoes!
So Linkara, how did they escape the trap?
They reverse the polarity!
If I can just reverse the polarity.
I've reversed the polarity of the neutron flows.
Oh, God! Say his name! Say his name! There's nothing you can do to threaten me. Now say his name!
John Pertwee!
Yes!
What did you expect? Some kind of space rocket with Batman at the controls?
After evading the death trap, our villains hatch a new scheme to dispose of the Caped Crusader. This time, they plan to kidnap Batman's close personal friend, Bruce Wayne, and use him as bait to lure Batman into another trap. Catwoman once again dons her reporter disguise to lower Bruce's defenses.
This curtain which separates our countries is so foolish. If we could just contrive some way of getting more deeply involved with each other.
They're talking about sex.
I know.
May I see you home to that borrowed penthouse apartment?
He wants her to polish his batarang.
I get it.
It approaches a climax.
She's going to slide down the bat pole.
I get it. They're talking about sex.
Who's exhibiting self-control now, Mr. Man?
Tu madre!
So Bruce evades the villains and escapes. He returns as Batman with the intention of rescuing Catwoman's alter ego. But he finds a different kind of bombshell.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Oh, this is stupid.
Why, you think disposing of a bomb is easy?
Yes!
Try it.
Ah! Oh my God! Oh, I gotta get rid of those! I need to find a spot to get rid of them! Holy crap, I need to... Just let it go.
These balls are awesome!
So now that the trail has grown cold, the bad guys are kind enough to clue in the heroes on their next caper via two of the Riddler's riddles.
Well, you see, the Riddler has a guilt complex. I got nothing.
Our heroes need to get to the United Nations building to save the delegates from being dehydrated into dust. So, they have to get there fast. What vehicle do you think they should use?
The Batmobile?
Nope.
The Batcycle?
Nope.
The Batcopter? The Batboat?
Double nope. They go on foot.
Wow, those United Nations guys are as good as dust. I'll admit, this is an even bigger blunder than when he failed to save the Ice Princess in Batman Returns.
Batman pushed the princess!
There's a scene that'll scar you for life.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't judge me! So our heroes track the bad guys to their evil penguin-shaped sub, and a big-ass brawl ensues, complete with comic book-style onomatopoeias.
Those are words that are meant to represent sound effects.
Why did you just say that aloud?
As an expositional convenience for the audience.
I said no meta humor! What the fuck do I look like, Phalus? This guy looks like Phalus. So the villains are beaten, and all that remains is to restore the delegates back to their human forms.
What the devil is this? The captain's costume party?
But this furious fountain of failure continues to flow, as authorities actually allow Batman and Robin to perform the complicated experiment to restore the delegates to their human forms. WTF, mofo, why would they do that? Why would they let the weirdo in the gray tights perform such a precarious procedure?
It's not that bad.
Yes it is, cause he gets it wrong. All the delegates end up in the wrong bodies.
Hewa, America Chingwa, Sovietski Soyuz Peggy!
Gentlemen, in the interest of peace, you must hear me out. You must Rotzin Shalom. Rat Shalom.
Well, it's kind of funny if you think about it.
Funny? Guano Man doesn't even take responsibility for his actions. After the mind swap becomes evident, Batman and Robin just bail. That's right, they just climb out of the window and rappel down the side of the building. The end. Ah! Hey look, it's Stanley fighting a Kraken with a flamethrower!
Where? Wait! You never told me why you hated me.
Are you serious? You don't know?
Come on, man, it's the final act. You owe me that much.
You're always copying me!
Me? Copy you?
There you were, a well-established internet critic, all the while I'm fighting tooth and nail to get some recognition, which, by the way, is really hard when a comic book reading cretin is copying you.
When the hell did I copy you?
The UHF clip, your episode that was hosted by your female counterpart, and the Spirit review?
Did you ever stop to think that maybe those were just extreme coincidences, and maybe we just think alike?
I'm nothing like you!
See what I mean? You even chose a non-lethal form of defense.
Actually, mine has all the sonic waves turned up to 90 decibels. I could scramble your brains like an egg.
Okay, there are some subtle differences between us.
Look, I have to bust this movie. It's what I do.
It's not the only thing that you do. You also preserve pop culture and teach people about the source material that these horrible films are based on. Yes, this was the first bad fanboy film, but it introduced non-comic readers to Batman, it paved the way for much better films based on comics, and without it, there wouldn't be a Blockbuster buster. So you have a choice now. Yes, you can bust this film and we can fight each other like a couple of idiots, or you can let this one slide and we can form an alliance.
What?
Look, you and I both have supervillains and monsters teleporting into our apartments and ruining our lives. Let's not turn into them, shall we? I would much rather have an ally.
You're right. I have enough enemies. Can I borrow your spaceship?
No! But if you run into trouble, you know who to call.
Well, I have places to be, monsters to slay, and movies to bust. Alonzi!
What a magnificent bastard. I wonder where 90s Kid is. He was supposed to be here like a half hour ago. I can't believe we didn't even get a cameo in this episode.
There just wasn't anything for us to do.
Wanna go do some science?
Excelsior!